to get some breaking news now out of Temple City. There's a small plane that has crashed into a house. Oh my goodness, this looks terrible. This is near the San Gabriel Airport. You can see officers on scene there as well as the tail is sticking out of that house. Let's get to assignment manager Mark Lou at the desk. And Mark, what exactly do we know happened here? Okay,
well, we definitely have a small plane that has gone to the rear of a house here. This is on Arden Street, and I think we may have two of the luckiest people in Southern California on that plane, because I just heard LA County firefighters say they are with both occupants of that plane. They are out of the plane and they aren't injured, which is absolutely incredible considering that this plane just went back into the back of this house. This is happening on, as I said, on Arden Street. It's a small neighborhood in Temple City. It's about 4,000 feet from the runway of San Gabriel Valley Airport. And the tower at San Gabriel Valley Airport was actually the ones that called this into LA County Fire and said, we have a small plane that is down. They described it as a small Cessna that went into what firefighters say is the Charlie side of a residential home here. Charlie being the back. That's the firefighter term for the rear of the home, the side of the home that's at the rear of the street. So you can see there that small plane, it looks like it went into some trees and may or may not have actually broken into the rear wall of that house, but there is a very large LA County Fire presence that's there, and just over there you can see SkyCal is looking at San Gabriel Valley Airport. That is the small airport that the airfield runs north-south right there. So perhaps this plane was either taking off or landing. We don't have any information about that, but very likely came from that airport, as it was the tower that called that into LA County Fire. Now, it's unclear if there was anybody in that home, but LA County firefighters are there, and they say right now they don't have anyone with any injuries, which is just incredible considering the scene that we saw down there at the back of that home.
You say 4,000 feet. It seems like it would be right next to the airport. It's not. I mean, this is quite something to see, just the distance there that SkyCal, the perspective that was able to give, Mark.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, the thing about this is there is probably air traffic control indicating what happened here. We've got our assignment editors in the newsroom working on getting that. We might get a clearer picture of what happened. But we don't know if this aircraft was taking off or landing. But you can see right there, LA County firefighters not in a very, busy mode right now because they don't have any injuries to deal with. They said that there were two people on board that plane. We don't know their ages or genders, but they are both out and uninjured. I haven't heard anything on the scanners yet about anybody that was in that home, but you can see it looks like that plane just went into a large amount of vegetation there, bushes, perhaps a tree in the back of that home, but it doesn't even look like the structural integrity of that home is really compromised. The homeowners there might be able to get away with going back into their home tonight. It won't be yellow tagged or red tagged. Hopefully it didn't break through that wall, but incredibly lucky for everyone involved in this small plane crash here in Temple City.
It's just an unbelievable scene in so many ways, and such great news that we're not hearing about any injuries here, Mark.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, when you think a small plane, we heard this on the scanners. We kind of went into emergency action mode in the newsroom at the assignment desk because we had just recently had an incident of a small plane going into a building out in the Inland Empire. And now we have this here very close to San Gabriel Valley Airport. It's a small, general aviation airport there in the San Gabriel Valley. But you can see firefighters there. Perhaps that may be the two people that were on that plane that they're talking to right now. They said they don't need medical attention. They were able to just get out of the plane on their own. I didn't hear any request from firefighters that they needed any sort of heavy rescue or urban search and rescue to cut them out of that plane. So it's very possible that either the pilot or the passenger doors were able to just open, and it looks like two men down there, they were able to just get out on their own.
It's a remarkable story. Currently, incredible pictures. Mark, thank you so much. We'll keep checking in and see if there's any update with this.